Hi, and welcome to today's lesson, Decimal Balance Sheets. Today we're going to be learning about how to use a balance sheet in order to help us with decimal word problems. Decimal balance sheets are very helpful when I am talking about organizing money. Here's an example of what a balance sheet looks like. Let's go ahead and start with our example. Shaima has $30.07 in her bank account. If she spends $18.92 at the store, what is her new balance? Whenever I am using a decimal balance sheet, I need to make sure to put my starting balance in the beginning, and I'm just going to write it over here into the total. So she started with $30.07. Notice that I didn't put a dollar sign in here, and that's because I'm assuming that I'm using this for money. Next, when we're using our balance sheets, we're going to go ahead and add each of our activities with the amount of money listed in the same line as my total. So let's see what that looks like. Here we have the activity of going to the store. And because it said she spends, spend is a subtraction word. So I am going to be putting the 18.92 into the amount subtracted column. Next, I'm going to take the 30.07 and 18.92, and I'm going to work that out to the side with my subtraction. So I'm going to subtract over here. When I subtract those, I end up with a remaining total of $11.15. This is going to be my new balance. Notice that when I look across, I don't have any gaps between my total, and the activity tells me if I have subtracted using the second column here, or if I've added using the third column. Let's try another example. Next we have Omar. Omar has $86.29 in his bank account. He spends $54.98 at the zoo. Then he earns $15.22 at a bake sale. What is his new balance? So first I'll start with Omar's original balance, which was $86.29. Remember, I don't have the dollar sign because this is money. And I know that it's money because this is a balance sheet, decimal balance sheet. Next, I'm going to add my activity of going to the zoo. Because I'm spending here, I know that I'll put the 54.98 in the amount subtracted column. Next, I'm going to go ahead and work those out. So 86.29, 54.98, when I subtract those, I end up with $31.31. But I'm not finished yet. In this problem, I had two steps because Omar also earns money at a bake sale. So I'm going to add the bake sale as my activity. And then instead of putting the 15.22 in the subtracted, earns tells me that it's going to go into the amount added. I'll do the same thing as before where I take my two amounts, my total, my previous total, and my amount that is in my current activity. And then because it's in the amount added column, I'm going to work that out to the side. So I'll add $31.31 to $15.22, and I end up with a new balance of $46.53. Let's recap. How do we use a balance sheet? We're going to write the activity in the first column. If my activity is spending, I would put that dollar amount in the second column. If the activity is adding to your balance, I would put that amount in the third column. I always want to write the new balance or total in the same row as the activity. That wraps up our lesson. Thanks so much for tuning in. Feel free to click to subscribe for this and other videos. Until next time.